What's up? Black Power, y'all. Back at y'all with another video. It's been a long time. Give me a minute. Let me turn this TV down. Because today's discussion, I think this is rather a good one. Alright, we're going to be doing a movie review. The movie review we're going to be discussing today is that movie that came out not too long ago, Black and Blue, where the lady cop, she's a rookie cop, and she got caught in this drug scenario where, you know, she was a witness of a killing of an innocent black man. And then throughout the whole movie, you know, they trying to kill her because they didn't want her to expose them. So we're going to be discussing that today. If you have not seen it, there will be some spoiler alerts. If I have time to upload this video and flash some of the clips, you know, to go along with what I'm saying, to make things more clear, I will. But it's no telling. I mean, I don't know. I may go over my time. I'm not trying to spend 30 minutes because, you know, our patients are, you know, very thin, you know what I'm saying? And, you know, a lot of us have jobs and we don't have time to sit there and listen to a whole 30-minute video when we only have a 10-minute break. You know what I'm saying? Because, you know, everybody out here trying to get their money and get their lives together. But this video is designed, my videos are designed to educate and inform my people, my race of people. All right. Speaking of that, let me digress for a little second. At my job where I work around majority of Caucasian people, and they made a statement about the Confederate flag a couple of days ago, and I made a post about it. They made a big fuss about it. One of the white guys that I work with, side by side, work with, kind of intimidated me. You know what I'm saying? I was kind of worried, you know what I'm saying, that dude may try to pull a Columbine on me, or Dylan Root or something, you know what I'm saying, and kill me, you know what I'm saying? Or like they killed that black dude in the gym and rolled him up in the carpet, you know what I'm saying? And you know how they just be, you know, black people just end up missing, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? But, you know, because he's a diehard Confederate flag, you know what I'm saying, wearing motherfucking cowboy, you know what I'm saying? He a hippie, you know what I'm saying? He's a diehard hippie, and, you know, I'm in Missouri, so you know how that shit goes. But anyways, he made a statement saying that the Confederate flag did not represent racism. He said that it initially did not represent racism. He stated that it wasn't for racism at first. It was for heritage. 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 What heritage? Because the only heritage Caucasians have is destruction and destroying, taking and stealing, robbing, thieving, raping, killing, bestiality, a lot of other things, you know what I'm saying? I mean, so hypothetically speaking, if you're talking about heritage, your history, you know what I'm saying, that Confederate flag, if you really did your history, white boy, you would know that you came from a cave. Everything that you have now, including America and some of these other countries, you stole, you raped, and you robbed. You stole, you raped, and you robbed. You ain't never got nothing honest. You know what I'm saying? When have your ancestors, your founding forefathers, have gotten something that came from the heart or hard work, or you earned it? Your ancestors take, rob, steal. They raped and they destroyed. Y'all don't have any history of being humane. Y'all don't have a humane bone in your body. So, you know, to tell me that it was a heritage flag at first before it became racist, it's like a slap in the fucking face. It's like somebody pissing on me in my fucking face. But anyways, I wanted to discuss this movie, Black and Blue. If you have not seen it, go ahead and turn off the video now and go watch it. There's a lot of subliminal messaging in there about black people in the police department, in these police force. a lot of you, which this ain't nothing new. They've been doing this anyway. They've been knocking narcs off for a long damn time. But the reason I decided to cover it because I just seen a movie not too long ago. Excuse my hair and my mess. You know what I'm saying? I am a mess, man. Trying to grow my beard back and get natural. You know what I'm saying? So excuse the look, excuse the appearance. But like I was saying, they've been knocking people. They've been knocking cops off. I mean, not too long ago. I think it was like a year ago. There was a white officer shot and killed a black officer because he was not in uniform, and he mistaken him for another suspect and killed the cop, and got paid leave. He got paid leave. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, that's why I feel like this is important to warn the next ones, because as this consciousness, this awareness spreads, and it's spreading like wildfire. You know, people on the police force are waking up. Doctors, lawyers, military personnel, people in the military are waking up, and now this is beginning to be an issue because on so many levels, you're taking from their money, you're taking from their system, you're taking from their program. Because you got to understand, the Caucasoid, has been ruling this planet. He's been ruling this motherfucker for over 5,000 years. That's a very, very long time. If you know how long a year takes, or a month, 5,000 years. Motherfucker has gotten very comfortable. Very fucking comfortable. Now this would be putting them on needles and threads or whatever how you say it. The motherfuckers be on eggshells. Because they can't just walk around and think that they can just get away with shit, because you got people like old girl that was on the movie that would expose that shit, would give her fucking life up to expose the wickedness of the police department. You know, that whole police department. You know what I'm saying? We already know that these folks, you know, plant the drugs in our communities. So many of us know. I ain't gonna say we all know. Many of us know. And, you know, if we care for our communities and we want the best for our communities, we're gonna have to take steps like this sister did in the movie. Now, it's amazing that Hollywood will put some things out there like this. Maybe they're conscious, very conscious people within inside Hollywood, because they may be sneaking certain things in, because, you know, I feel like not all of it is a Illuminati agenda to stir up confusion, but most of it is. But, I mean, think about Tariq Nasheed when they put out Hidden Colors in the movie theaters. You know what I'm saying? These folks, I don't really think they really want war with the nigga. Because, you know, it can be catastrophic. You know. So, this movie, in one of the scenes, the opening scene was talking about, I wish I can play it now. I want to go back to the movie and play it, but the opening scene where she was jogging in a white community, and then a cop pushed her. Well, the cop harassed her, stopped her, right? And they was about to blast her ass, because it's like, what you doing in my neighborhood? What you doing in my neighborhood? You know what I'm saying? So the reason I'm talking about that is because when you think that these folks are not paying attention, they are. They know everything, everybody. They know it. Even to this point about this video, people who's clicking on it, they know. So, and if they don't know, their system that they have designed, it will manifest. It will come out. You know what I'm saying? So in the scene, you know, they stated to her, they dispatched and stated that, you know, she was a blue collar, she was a cop. So then they let her go. Now, in an open scene that was completely racist, because she was a black female jogging in an all-white community. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, I don't know how many times a lot of you officers who've been involved in situations like this, where even if you think you're doing something right, you still get mistaken for the wrong person or the wrong thing. So this is what I'm saying. A lot of you are going to have to keep your eyes open because, you know, if you are on the police force, you're busy. You got a lot going on. You know what I'm saying? But, my thing is, I'm just trying to warn y'all that these folks are now going to start cracking down on the people, the black people that they put inside these powerful positions, such as a police, a judge, a lawyer, military personnel, sergeants, lieutenants. You know what I'm saying? They're going to have the uppity. If it was up to them, they would hire, a police force would hire a crackhead to be a cop, because they know that a crackhead has no problem with doing what they ask them to do. But if you got a conscious person in there, someone that's aware, someone that you can't really easily manipulate in the mind, you gonna be troublesome to their system. Wise man said one time that the KKK got so creative that they had to come out of them hoods because their identity was exposed. Everybody knew who they were. Everybody knew what they were about. So they had to conceal their identity in order to continue to be able to torture and destroy, black people and black people's communities and things like that. And what better way to do that than join the police force, join the military? The KKK are now inside. The KKK is the police now. The KKK are your doctors, your medical physicianers. The KKK is your lawyers, your judges. You know what I'm saying? The KKK is your landlord. You know what I'm saying? The list goes on. So if African people, black people can get that creative and say, you know what? If we want to change our community, we gotta get in on those books. Start teaching your babies to get in the books. Now, Dr. Malachi was a brilliant man when he told us to get an education, join the military, join the police force. Yeah, join them. Get creative. This is going to be it for right now. I don't want to make this entirely long. By power, by love.